Draw your sabers, Cloud City, and welcome on back into another episode on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So we're starting out this episode with something special. We are going to jump into a respec. Okay, because there's some things in here that I absolutely don't use. I don't use the poison. I don't really use Revelation a whole hell of a lot. And I'm pretty good about using Icaros before going into a zone. So we're going to get rid of Sixth Sense for now. Eventually, I will probably get that back. And same thing with Revelation. But everything else is probably going to stay the same. I might get rid of Ring of Chaos. It's not bad. But I kind of want other things. So first things first, we gotta of course get our Spartan kick back. Gotta get our heal back. Okay, we gotta get overpower attacks. We got to get critical assassination, rush assassination, shadow assassin. Okay, now let's see here. We got 16. We want to get weapons master back. We want to get shadow assassin maxed out. We want to get predator shot, and then devastating shot. We want those two back. Archery master, get that to 2. Okay, so we have 8 points. Bull rush, do I want you back? I don't know if I want bull rush back. Ooh, we want charged heavy attack back, especially with our bonks. That works really well. So let's go ahead. Let's master. See, slowdown time with aiming in midair. That part doesn't really intrigue me. The only thing that intrigues me is the extra 10% hunter damage and the 20% to headshot damage. That intrigues me. Let's go ahead and grab weapons master. Oh, death veil. We want death veil back. Don't care. No. I mean, this wouldn't be bad. Call to arms. We have 5 points. So this is where I want to be cautious. Now, man, I like bull rush, but I kept finding myself missing. So it's like, I kind of just want to take the point that I was going to spend in that and just level stuff up instead. That or get Fury of the Bloodline instead, because generating those 3 adrenaline segments so we could get our overpower attacks just sounds much more beneficial than having bull rush. So yeah, let's grab Fury of the Bloodline. We'll assign it there. Now we have 4 points left. Damage is increased by to 150%. That sounds really nice. Okay, so I want to have 4 points, so we can at least master 2 things of what we have equipped. So I want to master. We could just go ahead and get our heals maxed out, especially since we're playing on the hardest difficulty. Having that definitely seems beneficial. So yeah, let's go ahead and max out the heals. Oh, okay, we can't. Shit, okay. Well, that ruins that. But I guess at least we have up to 35% health, not just 25. So I can at least master one more thing. Or we slap on this and master archery. And then we'd have 2 to master one other thing. But the thing is, I don't know what I want to go for. I could just go for Sparta kick. Or we could see about just mastering the charged. Yeah, let's grab this. Now with these 2 points, I know damn well I'm not gonna be able to master any of those. I could try going for rush assassination, since we've been kind of doing more stealth. Or I could go for maxed out Sparta kick. Or maxed out charged. Let's try mastering the rush assassination. Shit, man. Okay. Can't master that either. Requires spear level 5. Damn it. I was hoping to master something. Okay, so that only bumps it up by 40%. Let's get 150% to the damage increased for that. And I think this is gonna be good. I like this. Next points, I think what I'm gonna do is just level up the stuff that I have. Like, probably put the next point into Sparta kick, next point into critical assassination. I'd really like to get devastating shot upgraded because I like that. Honestly, I probably could have went without predator shot. It's not bad. Well, okay, the next upgrade is going to make it so it's a hell of a lot better. Because it will be able to use special arrows, and then it'll increase the damage by 70% and let the arrow travel 53% further. No. 63%. 63% further. So, anyway. I just wanted to show you guys what my plans were on that, and then we can now jump into the next. We're just gonna jump into main quest. Let's go ahead and tackle Ostrasized here, and in the next one we'll probably go on like a side mission extravaganza, because we definitely have a bunch. Like, we have 3 just here in Athens. Okay, I'm sorry, I lied. We have 2. We have For the People, and then we have Creating Opportunity. So we have those 2. We have 1 up here, A Friend in Need. And then I think across the way we have 2 over here. The Taxman Cometh and Death and Taxes. And then I think that's it for now. So after we complete those 5, we'll be caught back up. Yeah. Okay. And I'm trying to save up to get my spear upgraded. What we got from that mercenary. It's been just sitting at like a level 14 spear. I had the drachmae for it, but we obviously just spent almost 700 to respec, so I'm gonna have to get more drachmae, and I'm definitely gonna need more wood. Cause I think I'm down to like 200 some pieces of wood, and I need like 375 or something like that.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Damn. Rigging the votes. Here we go. Okay. So, 200 meters this way.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
I already completed this. The zone. Oh. I jumped right on top of those guys. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't spot me. Okay, so he is just chilling right there. I need you to move so I can go in here.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Alright, get me out of here. Haha, you thought you were gonna spot me, but you didn't. You thought. I mean, if that's literally it, that we might have time to do side missions, but unless if it just throws me into whatever's the next portion of the main.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
The votes have been tallied. Overwhelmingly, the people have decided that Anaxagoras should be ostracized from Athens.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We are quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Why would Pericles intervene?
Would Pericles normally defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
A mercenary?
My name is Cassandra.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Drachmine is most important. No.
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of
Okay.
knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this, or you for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about, my own.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know. That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
7,500 XP. Alrighty. So, keep pushing the main. Yeah, might as well. Pericles' Symposium. We've worked so hard to get to the Symposium. We might as well embrace it. We might as well go see what the hell it is. So I'm hoping that the setup, the build, or the abilities that we respect work good. I don't know, man. I just didn't see. I just didn't use the. I didn't use the poison blades enough. Or really, any of it. 6 cents. Wait, what the fuck is she doing here?
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Oh god.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
You were a
I don't remember
stowaway.
much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens.
Wait,
It's so much different from Kefalonia.
did she bring the
what are
sickness
you
to
doing here?
Athens, bro?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
Dude.
So you somehow work here for Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
Wait, okay, because they said that Kefalonia had that plague, bro. And she left. I have a feeling she brought this plague to fucking Athens, dude.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
Yeah, good thing she didn't take like your fingers, dude.
Not like that, anyway. The Athenians
Something.
like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I won't change my clothes. Fine, whatever.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable.
Damn, she
with it.
cleaned up
Now you look like
good.
everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Like, bro. She cleaned up real good. Like, hold up. We gotta look at this. We gotta look at this. Damn, bro. Like, can we say...
Come on. So hot. Want to touch the hiney.
Waifu alert. He looks like a goddess now, bro.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Socrates isn't so great.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates.
What the
Always
fuck?
appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Bro is drunk.
Let's not use
She's
Alcibiades
like,
as an
what the
example.
fuck?
Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mistios like?
Damn, just throws it at her. Alcibiades seems interesting.
This is going to be a long night. Party should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
You should get going.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Time to find out about Mama Cassandra. Mama Bear. Okay, where do we get some clues about Mama Bear?
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
Cleon is an idiot.
I'll change the subject again. I'm looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve.
I wonder if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
This is getting nowhere. Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
She's like this guy. What the fuck,
It's
dude?
just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
Man, these guys are killing my brain cells, bro.
This has been useless.
Thanks. I wasn't the only one thinking it.
Yes, you come and
talk to this infuriating elder.
I've had my fill. Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again. And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Okay, so hold up. No, that's not what I wanted. Quest. What are my quests here? Gather information about your mother. Get information from.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
You're a rich, arrogant ass.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone
You're
other than
actually
myself,
looking at one.
you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
That's
I'm
funny.
never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
So we want a sweet wine, huh?
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never
This guy
mind.
is an arrogant ass, dude.
Aristophanes. And this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
Oh my god, bro. Time to get shit-faced!
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, no, we're good.
What is in Argos? Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Okay, I didn't expect this to go on this long, but we got 2 main quests completed here. It's kind of intrigued on that, but I think, well, I don't know. Okay, well, we'll wrap up here because this seems like a good spot. It looks like I could go into more. Looks like there's oil and love. Oh god. But anyway, stay tuned. We will have more Assassin's Creed Odyssey coming your guys' way at a later time. And as always, may the Force be with you.